At the Forge trials, my adoptive sister Lysara shot to fame with a piece she stole from me. She didn't know the trials were a bride selection for the brutal heir of House Vythyris, the one who'd burned 3 brides alive on 3 wedding nights. Every noble house in Eldrath with a daughter lived in terror of being chosen. We were no exception. That same evening, House Vythyris delivered a bonding contract sealed with dragonfire wax, demanding the dragonkin woman who forged the winning piece as his bride. My betrothed, Aldrich, panicked. He completed a bonding ritual with Lysara that very night. It was done. Lysara swayed her hips and showed me the gray dragon-shaped mating mark blooming across her shoulder blade. Your betrothed belongs to me now. His mark is branded into my skin. Whatever will you do, sister? She tilted her head, syrup sweet.
Your 25th name day is 3 days away. The Crown Council will assign you to one of those brutes from the borderlands. You know what those males are like.
She was wrong. I had another option. I found father and mother in the Great Hall, scrambling to clean up Lysara's mess.
If Lysana won't marry the heir of House Vythyris, I will.
Father's hand froze mid-air, the bonding contract trembling between his fingers. Mother's eyes went wide.
Aurelin, have you lost your mind? Lord Severin is a monster. He burned 3 brides when his feral hit. They say he's cursed that only a mate's life can break it.
Before I could respond, father cleared his throat.
If she doesn't go, what happens to Lysara? She's already bonded to the Grey Hollow boy.
Something flickered in Mother's eyes, conflict, hesitation, and then her hand slowly released mine. Something went still inside me. I was their true-born daughter, yet they always chose the ward who knew exactly when to cry. I let the mockery show on my face.
But I have one condition. On the day I leave this house, Lysara will confess before all the houses that she stole my work.
How can you be so heartless? You would destroy your own sister's reputation!
Father slammed the table. Mother stared at me with that familiar disappointment. I let them see it clearly.
The Dragon Lord wants the forger who made that piece. Your precious Lysara can keep the credit, or keep her comfortable life. She can't have both.
They caved for Lysara as always. I turned to leave and nearly collided with Aldrich in the corridor, stepping out of Lysara's chambers. Red marks trailed down his neck and chest. The cloying spice perfume Lysara always wore clung to him, thick enough to sting my nostrils. 3 days I could imagine exactly how they'd spent them. I turned my face away in disgust. He lunged to block my path.
Or, I know you're angry, but I had no choice. You know how possessive the Dragon Court is. Only a completed bond could make him release his claim on her. There was no other way.
My mouth twisted.
And what about me?
We were supposed to complete our bonding ritual when I turned 20, but every time the ceremony drew near, Lysara found a reason to cry, and every time, Aldrich postponed again and again. Now I was nearly 25, and he'd bonded with Lysara at the exact moment it would ruin me. 2 paths left: the Crown Council's forced assignment, or the Dragon Lord. Guilt flickered across Aldrich's face. He seized my hand.
Ori, I won't let the conscripted match take you. Listen, I can shelter you in Grey Hollow. You'd take the band, yes, your wings would be sealed, but you'd be safe. With me.
He saw my expression darken and rushed to add.
It would only be in name. Once you're at Grey Hollow, I'd treat you the same as Lysara. You'd want for nothing.
A laugh scraped out of me, the audacity. The brand was for criminals and the desperate. Once marked, you could be sold at will by your house, beneath everyone, forever. Your children born into bondage. I ripped my hand free.
I would sooner fly into dragonfire than wear your brand. At least the flames don't pretend to love me while they burn.
His face went dark.
Aurelin, don't you love me? Is your pride really worth more than being with me?
I threw his logic back at him.
Oh? Then why don't you brand Lysara? That would save her just as well.
Lysana? Branded? She'd never survive it. She's thin blood. Born fragile. Her wings are already so small it would destroy her. You're strong enough. You can endure it.
My vision swam. I blinked it away. Because Lysara was thin blood, delicate, small-boned, built to be pitied, and I was the once-in-a-century ancient blood-golden scale dragon, carrying 7 core scales of immense power along my spine. Every injustice was mine to bear, because I looked like I could take it. Aldrich flinched at the contempt in my eyes. Wounded pride twisted into anger.
Think it over, Aller. You know as well as I do you have no other options.
After he left, I don't remember walking down the stairs. Back in my room, I found a gift box from House Vythyris. I opened it, my breath caught. A dragonfire opal pendant, black silver setting. Inside the stone, frozen light rippled like dragon flame sealed in amber, a fire that would burn forever. The exact one I'd lost at auction during the last merchant's gala. Something warm loosened in my chest. Maybe marrying Lord Severin wasn't a death sentence after all. The next day, I went to the Forge Market in Crown City to choose a return gift for Severin. His dragon form was rumored to be an enormous black dragon with emerald green eyes. I selected a dragon-shaped cloak pin, black silver base, 2 emeralds for eyes. House Vythyris held some of the greatest power and wealth in Eldra. What did I have to complain about?
Oh my. How dupleterous of you, sister. You swore you'd never take Eldric's band, yet here you are spending a fortune on his name day. Such devotion. I could never be so clever.
Lysera hung on Aldrich's arm, wearing the smile of someone who'd already won. Only then did I remember. Today was Aldrich's name day. They thought I was buying him a gift. Crawling back.
So much for your pride. You're bending the knee to avoid the conscripted match after all. That thing is hideous. Get me a grey dragon, silver base, something worthy of my house.
This is for my betrothed. It has nothing to do with you.
Aldrich looked at me like I told a joke.
Still putting on a brave face? You're nearly 25. The decree takes effect in 3 days. Stop pretending you have choices. Push me further, and I won't even offer you the brand.
Aldrich, darling, the branding hall is right across the square. I simply can't bear watching my poor sister live in such dread. Why don't we take care of it today?
You really are too kind, Lysa. Well, go on.
Inside the branding hall, the sealing forge burned at the center, its flame eternal. Rows of branding irons lined the walls, each etched with a different rank. A glowing iron was being pressed into a dragon, Kin's wing root. Even the strongest male let out a scream that split the air. Aldrich shuddered slightly at the sound but said nothing as Lysara directed the house guards to drag me further inside. In that moment, the boy who once shielded me, who never let anyone touch me, felt like something I'd invented. A memory surfaced, 13-year-old Aldrich standing between me and danger, eyes bright and fierce.
Touch her again. I dare you.
That boy no longer existed. Lysera's grip on my arm was iron, no trace of her usual fragility.
Let me pick out a nice band for you, sister.
Her gaze swept the wall and settled on one iron, etched with a pair of broken wings, the lowest rank of thrall, meaning freedom lost forever. Lysera lifted the glowing brand to my face.
This one suits you best, don't you think, sister?
I wrenched free of the guards. I hadn't even touched Lysara. She threw herself backward, staging a perfect fall. The branding iron clattered to the floor. A single spark grazed her hand, not even a mark.
I only wanted to help you avoid the conscripted match, and you tried to burn me!